Lil Blood TV back again with another Lil Blood TV exclusive, powered by Tucker Media, of course. Today I got a good constituent of mine sitting across from me. One of LA's finest. Met this brother years back, many moons ago. He just reminded me off camera. Uh, Years ago at an All-Star game that they had in LA. I believe probably like 10 plus ago. But
The only one that they had.
the only one they had.
When it was Staples Center.
Okay. This brother, I salute this brother. I done did business with him before in the past, and he always makes sure business is clean. Never on no underhand janky shit. And I also want to salute him because he was one of the brothers that was with Slim faithfully, who believed in Slim. What I mean by Slim is Slim 400. He believed in Slim and rocked out with Slim to his dying day. I could say he was a brother to him, a mentor to him. I know he was one of the ones that had Slim focus on being Slim the artist instead of Slim the hype man type shit.
And the entrepreneur.
And the entrepreneur.
Most
So
definitely.
introducing the some and presenting the others. Mud Dollaz, how you doing, King?
Oh, what's going on with you? What's going on with you?
Some more of it. How you been mentally?
Shit, it got a little bit better, but now so close to the posthumous release, it's just like, damn, it's just bringing up like I'm doing all this work, but he not here with me every step of the way.
Right.
And you can say he here spiritually and everything of that sort, like how people say like, oh, he here with you, but he not here with me.
Right.
On this journey. So it's way different. But shit, I've been stronger than ever, and I just decided just have fun with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's pronounced posthumous, right?
Yeah, posthumous.
Posthumous.
Yeah, I had to learn that word. I don't like it.
Yeah, definitely. What made you want to continue to put his work out?
I know he got a lot of people that love him.
Uh,
I know he has a daughter that love him. I know he has a mother that loves him. I know he has a baby mama that loves him. I know he has a lot of people that got a lot of love for him and that want to hear his voice.
right.
You know what I mean? So that's the number one thing right there. And I feel like I owe it to him. We was business partners with this ice water shit. Like we started off as just being homies, like rapping together.
Right.
Then like we went to a point like, hey man, like I don't see people handling your business on like your day to day. So I'll be your manager. I never thought about being a manager until
Yeah. So, what is
I
your
fuck with
background?
I started off as an artist, and I think I just evolved like to a point like I had a studio in my hood in Bellflower. I had a studio on Artesia and Bellflower Boulevard, and I would record a lot of people. But like Slim was one of them people that like he would be at my studio like 5 days.
Right.
But before that, we was artists rapping together. Before I got to that point, we was artists and moving around, going to studios, paying $15 an hour, rapping in niggas' garages, rapping in niggas' closets, rapping in niggas' houses. We did shit like in Hollywood studios and things of that sort, but we did a whole lot of hood shit too.
Speaking on Bellflower, I know that's where you're from. That's what
Yeah.
you rep. Bellflower is the city outside of South Central, right?
It's outside of Paramount,
Uh-huh.
Long Beach, like to this way. Like when you cross over this way, you in Lakewood this way, you in North Long Beach.
Okay.
You go this way, you in Paramount. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So like you connected like a few different cities. Like we 7 miles from Compton.
Right. So, what makes Bellflower? What separates Bellflower from LA?
It's all LA County. Like I think it's over like 120 cities in LA County actually.
Right.
But like even Long Beach is LA County, but like a Long Beach nigga will never say he from LA.
Right.
Just like a Bellflower nigga will never say he from LA. Just like a nigga from Compton will never say he from LA. Just like a nigga from Watts I never say he from
Right. So I know
LA.
Compton is hub and dub, right?
Yeah,
Compton
you
and
know
Watts is hub and
they
dub.
hub and dub, but it's all LA County.
Right,
All that
definitely.
shit is LA County.
Definitely.
Until you get up to like the valley, you know, and all that Burbank and
Yeah, it's
all
up
that
over the
up over there.
San
Then
Fernando.
the IE is San Bernardino, Riverside area, Victorville. You know
Right, right.
that's all Inland Empire.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Um, so you said basically Slim didn't have no real team behind him, so that made you step from really you
And
basically you sacrifice.
I ain't gonna say even no real team behind him because he started off he was doing merch for YG. You know what I mean? So he was a part of that team. He just didn't have nobody doing his day to day business as an artist,
Right, right,
but as an entity, he was tied in with 400 Records. Like he was tied in with that, but he was never signed as an artist. Like that's when we came up to the Bay Area, and we like he was opening up on the Fuck Donald Trump tour, and me and Ghazi we negotiated like on the stage his deal. You know what I mean? And like you know, shout out to like that Empire, like they did what they did, like at that time, like
right.
they gave us his first official deal. Like they made Slim a CEO, and we brought first it was just an artist deal. Then after that, we brought Ice Water.
Right, right, right. That's raw. And under ice water, that's who.
It was me and Slim like we was like 50-50 as far as business partners with the label.
I'm saying the artist.
Um, the people that we signed officially, we officially had signed. The first artist was the Desert Baby from Phoenix, Arizona. Like that was one of our first artists. Then we signed Ice Water Rock, and he went by Shitty Rock at that time. But when him and Slim got closer, like he created the moniker. Like Slim gave him the name Ice Water Rock. So we signed him for like 2 projects.
Right, right,
You know
right.
what I mean? And but like we did an Ice Water Army project. Like we had Keita Roo on there. We had Munchie B on there. You know, a couple of different people.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm
right.
saying?
So today, um, do you ever think back over some stuff that you should have did different?
Um, and see that's the thing. Like with Slim, like a nigga, I love this nigga to death. I love him to death, but he'll tell you like, nigga don't babysit me, like nigga. Like you got me fucked up, like because we got to a point like we would bump heads and shit, and it'd be like, hey bro, like I would be up on him, and I'm just like, hey bro, don't think I'm like I'm trying to come at you crazy. I'm just like you like my baby brother, like I want
Right,
to see you win. I don't want to see nothing bad happen on your behalf, like so. I had linked up with like I had a business partner that became his day to day when because I stayed in a different state, so I had somebody that was with him,
right,
and when it was a situation and security had popped up, and he was like, "What the fuck? Like, where y'all come from?" He was like, "Such and such sent y'all." I'm grown as fuck.
right,
I don't need no babysitter. Like Slim, like he like and he had on the song like he said, "I'm they say I'm drinking too much. I live my life and I don't give a fuck." Like that's how he really like, and that was the thing. Like he loved. Like that was his like he would say his pootie, his parents, like that was his number one thing, his daughter. But Slim like to do what Slim 400 like to do. And
right.
that's just the bottom line of everything.
Would you say you sacrificed your artist career to help build a label?
Nah, most definitely because at the time I was in a group with a couple of my homeboys from my neighborhood. Like we had a great buzz. We was doing numbers and all that shit. The songs that me and Slim was doing, like we was doing records, it was cool, but I just saw like he had so much of a drive, like I did sacrifice it. You know what I mean? But I said I think I would have never had these type of plugs and contacts if I was just an artist. So
Right,
when I became a manager and I was somebody that had a stable mind and somebody that like had a lot of patience within the situation, because Slim was a person that like everybody just couldn't be around Slim 400.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So like, but like I created that like recording at my studio, Dollaz Studios, because it would be some people that was terrible artists,
right, right, right.
but I wasn't right there snickering. I'm not going to look down on nobody's dreams because it might be somebody that liked them type of records that they was creating. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right, right, right. As of today, what's what's the future for the label?
Oh, I just with like his posthumous post, however you say that motherfucking word that a nigga don't like. The album was like 60% finished. Um, I finished the rest of the project. It was a process. It was a hard process. It wasn't easy. I'm dealing with different producers, bringing different artists on, like features. Like it was people that I know Slim wanted to work with, so I wanted to bring that to light. I wanted to highlight that. So I finished the album and I did that, and I finished that process, and now I'm at a process of feeling like I'm rebuilding in a way. Because Ice Water Rock, he dropped his couple projects, but the nigga Munchie, he controversial as fuck. He got an album that he want to drop through Ice Water, and I know that Slim fucked with Munchie, so like I'm gonna make that happen. As far as that, like it ain't about like the most popular thing. It's about like what was Slim would have he would have did that. So I'm gonna fulfill that. But I feel like I want to reach out to artists in different regions, and because I feel like Slim was the underdog and Ice Water is the underdog label, but we shine like a motherfucker. But and like we got a few things going on. I want to reach out to other artists in different regions,
Right.
and bring light like to like niggas in Oklahoma City, maybe niggas in Denver, maybe niggas in Flint. You know what I'm saying? Maybe niggas in Brooklyn, and ain't even maybe it's a for sure.
Right. Um, you be out on tour a lot. You move around.
Y'all move around.
Can you explain to the people that's watching this that might want to be encouraged by doing music, that might want to put their foot in the game? Can you explain to them that it ain't always a profit? Like, a lot of times we are in the red like a motherfucker.
I gotta show that. And speaking of that, I gotta show that I'm doing Halloween Day like Big Clouds Music Festival, and I told the artists, and I ain't gonna name names. I just told them, I said, hey, it's only 15 tickets sold, and I gave niggas they individual links and all that. I did all that. I do need help. You know what I'm saying? I do need you to use your platform to bring in potential people. I'm not gonna hit you 100 times to ask you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just letting you know, like when it is what it is. I know what it's gonna do the day of, like, but you know. It's a lot of work, and it ain't always a profit. You got to just go get on the road, put money into yourself. If you believe in yourself, put money behind your name, like to step up your game. That's how I feel.
Put money behind your name and step up your game. That's a good one. That's a good one. Damn, that's crazy. It's crazy. What projects you working on as Mud Dollar the artist?
I just like as because on some real shit, I ain't even gonna lie. I was pressing a cold issue. I think you had inspired me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I heard that song when you was going hard. Something happened. Man, I said, man, I got to calling out names.
Right.
I feel like they stepped to the plate and did what they had to do for Slim. But as far as myself, Mud Dollaz, I put out Hate Make It Great. You know what I mean? Independent project. I had Big Sad on there. I did something with Stalin. We shot a video out this way.
Last time you was out here, right?
Yeah,
I seen that.
And I had somebody else on there too. Hey, Make It Great. My young artist Ty Hustle from Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I brought him out here. Like it was just culture shock to him because like he got a lot of love and admiration for like the Bay Area culture and scene.
Right.
So him just seeing like Stalin, it was like I could do this every day, nigga. You know.
Right. That's
somebody
dope.
Smoking some good up over there.
That's dope that you share your platform with up and coming artists. A lot of people just want the light for themselves. They don't do that.
Yeah, I pay for artists' videos and everything. If I believe in a nigga, I you know what I'm saying. I pay for niggas studio time. I do what I can. You know what I'm saying. I can't do what I can.
Right.
And that's what people don't understand. They just think you can just make some shit just voila. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't measure yourself with the success that me and Slim 400 had with Ice Water.
Right.
Don't do that. Because it don't work like that. Like every man, like, yeah, it's true that everybody put their they pants on one leg at a time, right? Nobody just jumping their shit right and land. Some perfectly shit right, but don't measure your success by the next man's success. Measure your success by how much work you put in.
Right.
That's it.
What regrets does Mud Dollar have?
I regret. I regret listening to just everything. Yeah, like you could take constructive criticism, but sometimes you can listen to some shit that'll slow you down in your tracks,
right,
and make you feel like maybe you at an age where you shouldn't be doing this. But like you'll go somewhere like and nigga, you'll be famous as fuck. You be like, what the fuck? Like nigga, like, and I ain't even trying to be on no famous shit. It's people they just respect your work and your grind. And like damn, like we didn't know you did that too. Like no, like I sacrificed because like I love my brother and I was never a nigga that's trying to piggyback off somebody else's success. Because if that was the case, I would have had 40 records with Slim. And that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? Like I separated that shit. Like I had a label situation with Empire before like Ice Water and before Slim. Like it was through sickness.net, my boy Coop DeVille. You know what I'm saying? He actually sickness.net. He said, hey, Mud, you give me this project and I hook you up with Empire. And that's what happened. So I gave him a project that I had to get my imprint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that started the whole connection.
Right. Where do Mud Dollar see himself in the next 10 years?
My thing, I see myself, and not even let me take that word about my vocabulary. I see myself A&R. I see myself that word again. Vice president of A&R, or vice president of somebody label at some major.
Right.
Because I feel like I have that much drive like to bring to some shit. But I love this. I love being an artist too, like having fun with the shit. But I'm older in the game. But I want to put on I just want to put on a lot of people. That's it. I just want to bring a lot of people in that got real talent and a real story. If you ain't got no story, don't do this shit. Don't be no clone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody got a dream, and I ain't gonna shoot down nobody's dream, but just don't take no space up. You know what I'm saying? Tell your story, be authentic, bring something to the game, bring something that people can learn from.
If you can have one more conversation with Slim, what would you tell him?
I never thought about that. I would tell him, just keep hugging your daughter, keep loving your daughter how you loved her. I know that's not going to change with you. I know it was so many people pulling you in a million directions, but sometimes you got to step back and just enjoy this shit. Like, absorb it and know who you are and respect who you are. Like, respect that you are a celebrity. It ain't about the monetary value on you. It's about like what you do, like the you got vulture. You got I ain't gonna say vultures. I say you got value for the motherfucking culture. Like you are valued so much about the culture, Slim. You did a lot. Like you shut down shit. Like nobody will never forget him shutting down 6ix9ine in Long Beach at Complex Con, not letting him come in the building. Like that's gonna be a part of like the West Coast history, California culture. Like when you think about this music shit forever, like that's a moment in time that can never be duplicated or changed. He did that. 3 niggas stopped the motherfucker that was talking so much shit about our coast and our culture. But maybe it was a marketing ploy for him, but we really take this shit as deeply rooted.
Hell yeah, definitely, especially coming from up under what we believe in. Coming from
I spoke to the figure
out. So, tell me about the Vegas life. I know you be out there a lot. What's the tweak on that? I actually been in your studio in Vegas too.
Yeah. You came to my, you know what I'm saying, my honeycomb and all that. Like, I say with the Vegas tweet, I went out there. One of my homeboys from my neighborhood, Well, my section, my set, I'm from Lurbs. My homeboy Sneak, he brought me out there, and it was the first time I touched thousands of dollars within 30 minutes. And I said, "Ooh, I never want to leave Vegas, but it's a city, Sin City. Like I've been shot out there. You know what I'm saying? I done had crazy encounters out there. I done had good times, bad times, sad times, great times, right? But Vegas has Vegas has culture. When people don't think Vegas has culture, it has a scene, it has people grinding, but it's a lot. It's a 24-hour town, and everybody ain't built for that town. That town will swallow and eat people up, and I done seen it over and over and over again. And being where I'm from, like I'm one of them niggas. Like I didn't go to Vegas to hide.
Right.
I went to Vegas to thrive.
Mm.
Straight up.
Say that.
Straight up. And I went back to my set a few times when it got too hot. But now I'm at a point. I'm older in the game. We get houses, and I'm on a tip right now. I've been looking into like a lot of properties just in different places in like country towns and shit like that.
Right.
I've been in North Carolina a lot.
What's the name of Slim album? The one you about to drop?
I named it Hold Up Forever. He was working on Vincent and Smart now. But I named it Hold Up Forever. That's what I feel like.
Be expecting it?
It was appropriate. November 4th, it drops. 4th. You know what I mean?
So not this Friday, next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday. We're doing a big album release party in LA, in the middle of LA for it. So everybody who love them, pre-order the album. Like that's your golden ticket into the party. Our shit, just DM me, our Trojan Boy ENT. That's Slim Big Homie. He been with me every step of the way. Like that's like pretty much like who I deal with as far as on the business of Ice Water pushing forward.
Right. Where could the people find you and reach you at?
On Instagram, Dollaz, MUDDOLLAZ. Yeah, I just fuck with the Instagram or in real life.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
You deleted your OnlyFans?
Knock it, knock it, fuck off.
No, I'm just fucking with you,
man. But, shit, Slim. Nah, I love you, my nigga. We was clouded though, but they be saying some crazy shit at OnlyFans though.
Yeah, I'm just talking my shit.
Ridiculous.
But, man, I appreciate you, bro. We got to figure something out because you didn't get me on that project, and I feel some type of way. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you're gonna bring that up, but this thing about it, I told you, you got that record on the project that we dropping next year, 2023, on Slim's birthday. The project produced by the producer from Out This Way.
Yeah. I forget his name.
Herm.
Shout out Herminator.
That's my guy. I ain't gonna lie. That's my guy. Fat niggas be trying to stick together. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely.
Niggas probably hate on that, but I fuck with fat niggas.
Before we go, give me one business plan.
A business plan to take my Big Clouds Music Festival to another level, to be on the level of the Rolling Loud, that type of platform. To take it from doing these club venues to take it to the grass outside stadiums.
Right, festivals.
That's my vision with the Big Cloud Music Festival. That was my baby I created the first time Slim got hit. I was creating just something outside the box. I just wanted to create something for the underdog because I felt like we did a lot of work and we were always shut out. I don't know if we was blackballed. I don't know what the situation was, but we could never get on these bigger shows. You know what I mean? And I said, fuck it. We're going to create our own Rolling Loud. Right. And that's what I did with Big Clouds.
Shout out to
Big Clouds Music Festival.
Shout out to Big Clouds Music Festival. I ain't got books for that either, but it's all.
Come on, man. I booked you for that show in Arizona, but it wasn't called Big Clouds.
I'm just fucking with you. I gotta talk my shit, man. This is my TV show, man. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
But it's all love.
I appreciate you.
I tapped in with it. He tapped in with me yesterday. Impressed me, nigga. I'm already out there.
Hold Up Forever coming. You know what I'm saying? November 4th.
Hold Up Forever.
Yes.
Lil Blood TV. I appreciate you, Mud. You know it's love all the time. Every time we lock in, it's straight nothing but love. And we got to keep this shit lit. Anytime you have a rollout or any project you want, nigga, pull up on me. You know it's good.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
I
Salute,
appreciate
King.
you. Yeah. It's love, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.